So are you frustrated that you aren't making money with AI yet? Don't worry, most people aren't. But let me show you how to save some money with AI because that's really where you should start. I'm going to walk you through a process that so far has saved me $1,387.29 per month. 99% of business owners are either oversimplifying or overcomplicating their use of AI, and this video is neither. I'm going to show you how to do a simple and easy profit audit you can execute today and save some cash. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Jared Moon. I've hit the Inc. 500 twice. I run 5 total companies. I'm optimizing all of them with AI 1 week at a time and showing you the systems that work. So if you're ready to build something cool, let's dive straight in. All right, Claude, pull up my profit audit prompt and also the sample statement, and let's get to work on saving some cash. So Claude's going to get to work on that. While it does, I'm going to walk you through exactly what we're doing today. So what we're doing is a profit audit. You can do this in your business or personal finances. And yes, you don't need Claude to do this, but Claude is going to help you save some money and find alternative ways you can save some cash. I actually did this. I moved some services I'll tell you about and also found some expenses I didn't need to be paying for, saved over $1,300 per month in different stuff. And I'll show you exactly how that works. So one, the first thing it's going to do is going to present you one transaction at a time. So you have to come face to face with whether or not you should still be paying for Netflix or whether or not you should be paying for Monday.com, this business expense, whatever it is. I highly recommend you keep this one transaction at a time. So you're actually having to think, do I still need this? Or is this something I could do without? Okay, that's the first part of this prompt. And let's see, I'm going to answer some questions so this can keep going. All right. Now, what it's going to do when it's asking you what at a time, it's looking for a response. Am I going to keep this transaction or am I going to cut this transaction? And then based on whether or not you say keep or cut, it does 2 different things. So if you decide to cut it, it's going to go find that company. I'm going to use Monday.com as an example again. Say Monday.com was something I wanted to cut. It's going to scour the Monday.com website, find their support email address, draft an email for me that I would like to cancel my account, put it in my Gmail drafts folder, then I can go send that when I'm ready. Now, you could also go into these accounts and cancel them yourselves. A lot of them have easy self-cancel features. Both of them work in all reality. If you want to cancel it fast, the self-cancel is probably a little bit faster. Now, if you want to keep, this is where it's actually pretty interesting. It will challenge you and propose a cheaper path. And one way I saved a ton of money, that whole almost $1,400 per month that I saved, came from the challenging me portion of the prompt, not just finding a bunch of stuff I was spending money on that I shouldn't be spending money on. What it did was propose a cheaper path. And so I have this example, the WordPress engine to Netlify, move. So I have a lot of different websites that were all hosted on WordPress. And I've been wanting to move away from WordPress forever. There's security issues, they can be slow. And it found that all these different websites that I had hosted on there, because they're pretty high traffic, I was spending a lot of money on the server or service, WordPressEngine.com, their service. I was spending all of this money. And then it told me, hey, if you migrate your sites to static HTML websites through Netlify, you'll save all this cash. Because Netlify can be free if you're a low traffic site, and then really up to $20 a month for a pretty high traffic site. And so that was a significant reduction in savings, not something I was even thinking about. So let's go back to the audit in Claude and see how it goes. So it tells me to say go, and I will get going. All right, this is transaction 1 of 69. Now, this is a fake statement. Now, I do pay for Monday.com in multiple different businesses, but just so you know, I gave it a fake statement because this is a public video. I'm not going to be giving all that information live. So anyway, Monday.com, do I want to keep it or cut it? I'm going to say I want to keep it. Now, let's see if it does what it's supposed to do. I said I want to keep it. It should challenge me and tell me, hey, there might be a cheaper alternative. All right, so what it says here, it says you're paying for a place to track work, and this statement shows you're already paying for Monday, Asana, Airtable, and Notion. Monday isn't doing anything Notion or Asana can't. Now, like I said, this is a fake statement. I actually don't pay for these 4 services. If you are paying for all 4 of those, I think that'd be kind of silly because they all basically do the same thing. But then it has the alternative. Consolidate into Notion. You're already paying $96 a month, $0 additional, same outcome. Yes, blah, blah, blah. So it goes through. It's like, hey, here we go. We have everything that we need. You should cut all these other ones. Now, if this was real, I'm saving $149 there, $300 there, and $240 there. So pretty cool. Let's see. Great idea. I will switch to Notion. Let's keep going. All right, so basically by keeping one, I'm canceling another. So here's what it did. It went through the cancellation process, found billing at Monday.com, drafted the email for me, And then it also put up a follow-up in my calendar once it tagged in my Google Calendar right there. And I'm already at $149 a month saved. Now goes a transaction to Google Workspace. $216 a month, keep or cut. Let me say keep. I'm interested to see what it would do with Google Workspace. That's a pretty important one that most people can't get away from. All right, so I said I wanted to keep Google Workspace, and it's not really recommending an alternative because that would be hard, but it is saying, hey, you might need to do a review on your account, audit the seats, drop to a non-power user, non-business, 8 seats, 4 seats, blah, blah, blah. It's going through all of these things. So this is where the real magic is in challenging you to save money. Like I said, I went through this process myself, and I saved almost $1,400 per month. And it wasn't just from like, well, you're overpaying for all this crap, you forgot to cancel. A lot of it was moving from one place to another. So this is what you should be doing with Claude. Think about how it can do things for you, how it can save you money. Do this alone, it could pay for your Claude subscription for a year. The real takeaway here is cut the leaks. There's no willpower required, and you don't have to deal with it later. Sit there with this prompt inside of Claude with your bank statement and just get it done and save some cash. This one is simple and easy and can increase your profit today. All right, cutting the dead subscriptions is a great start to saving some cash, but it's kind of a one-shot deal. So if you want to keep saving money, spend the $20 a month on Claude and turn it into a $5,000 per month employee. I got a few simple prompts and it's going to save you some money forever. So I can show you how to do that in my video, how to make Claude your executive admin assistant. Click the video on the screen, the link in the description. Watch that and keep building cool stuff.